Peace and greetings, YouTubers. 2011 AMAs. Let's just get right into it. First, I gotta get my disclaimers. Boom, boom, boom. That's all the sensitive people that get their feelings hurt when I talk about their favorite celebrities. As if my opinion is gonna be taken out of their paychecks or something. But anyway, if those three apply to you, just turn the video off. We'll see you later. Okay, as you guys know, I'm not big on award shows. I don't like really watching them anymore just because they kind of suck now. They be long and drawn out. They're too long. You got a headache. And then, you know, the people don't know how to perform the music no more. You know, it sounds one way on the radio, and then when you hear it live, you don't know if they lost a fight with the lawnmower and then swallowed a couple rocks and need some lotion in their throat. So I'm like, at this point, the only reason I'm even watching these award shows is just because people want me to do a YouTube video and talk trash. So I'm going to do that today. All right? The first thing I noticed is that there were a whole bunch of people that weren't there. Like, a lot of celebrities weren't there. Like, Jay-Z wasn't there. Kanye wasn't there. I don't remember if Lil Wayne was there. No Beyonce, no Gaga, no Rihanna, no Britney. I was like, well, dang, who actually here tonight? I know a whole lot of celebrities that aren't doing anything right now that could have been here. Sierra, Carrie, Omarion. I'm sorry, fans of those people. I still like them. I'm just saying, they ain't doing nothing right now. They could have been here today. And I should have known when I saw Tyler Cruz sitting in the front row that they ain't had nobody there, because if this would have been the Grammys, he would have been in row 68 on the upper level. But they was like, Tyler, come on, sit down to the front. We're going to pan the camera to you. And he ain't even have his shades on today, so I actually saw what his eyes look like. Yeah, that's the award show for now. Let me see what happened. Nicki opened the show, and you know, she had on her intergalactic outfit. Kind of reminded me like I was in the TLC No Scrubs video. And I don't know the first song she performed. I've never heard it in my life. But I'm not big on Nicki, so I'm sorry. I just didn't know the song. I guess the first half was cool. I don't know what she was singing, what she was performing, but she sounded better than some people I hear on the radio, Rihanna. So I was like, okay. And then she did Super Bass, which is like the big song that she has. So everybody liked that. I guess I'm not big on Nicki. I don't dislike her, but I don't really like her either, so she's just cool. You know, she's cool. And for somebody, you know, I respect her, or I respect the fact that she's been able to sell 1.5 million copies of a rap album in the U.S. in 2011. So you know what, Nicki, that's for you. I didn't buy the album. I'm sorry. Not really my style of music, but you know what? You get your hustle. You do your thing, Nicki. Then Justin Bieber performed some Christmas song I never heard of. And I don't know if he was singing live or not, but it ain't sound that good. But sorry, believers, y'all just gonna have to fight me. Y'all still fight me for my Esperanza Spalding video. But my thing with Justin was, it's the AMAs. We trying to get it popping. I'm like, you like the biggest pop star in the world right now, and you come out here doing this Christmas song. It's all depressing and sad. You ain't had no dancers. You ain't had no band. You ain't had no little elves running around, no Santa, nothing. You walking around trying to sell some sex and sing about Christmas. I'm like, look, you need to give me some snow or something, or you need to go sit down. Otherwise, I can call Boys and Men. They can come do Let It Snow, because at least I like that song. But shout out to Justin Bieber. He sold a bunch of records for his Christmas album. I think it sold like 200,000 copies the first week and went to #1. So even though I didn't like his performance, his believers do. So shout out to you believers. Y'all keep pushing your boy Justin. And Chris Brown performed. And let me see, what did he do? He did, I forgot what the song is. Y'all know what song it is. He actually did okay, and he actually sang live, which I appreciate, because he's been lip-syncing a lot. And he used a lot of autotune, but he actually was singing. I was like, all right, Chris, do your thing, sing. And I was waiting for him to kind of switch songs, because I was like, Chris, I respect you as a vocalist, but I'd rather see you perform and dance. And then he did that for me, so I was like, good. I forgot what the name of the song is on Fame that he did, or whatever. I'm just forgetting everything today. I'm supposed to be talking about music, and I don't know nobody's songs. I'm sorry. I'm just out the loop right now. But Chris did his thing. He performed that one song. The visual is really cool. Now let me tell you what was shady. Did y'all notice that when Chris was dancing, there'll be moments when he'd be out of the range of the camera, and then the camera didn't even pan over to catch him? So I'm like, Chris would be dancing right here, and then Chris would be over here, but the camera's still right here, and you can't see Chris. I'm like, y'all still pissed off at Chris? Get it together now. Give the boy a chance. He was trying to dance his behind off. But Chris did his thing. That was good. What else happened? Kelly Clarkson performed her song. I didn't know that was her that sang that song. I liked the song. I heard it on the radio one time. Kind of reminds me of some stuff from the 90s. And, you know, it was cool. She kind of changed the arrangements and made it country. And some people didn't like it, but what I did like is that she had a full band. She had dancers. She's not really a dancer, but she had enough visual creativity in the performance where you didn't really want her to dance. Just stand, and she really just stood in one place and sang the whole time. Kind of like how Adele sat there and tapped her foot in the Rolling in the Deep video for 3 minutes and sold 10 million records. And I was like, wait a minute, Kelly, all right, you better stand there in that dress. I don't think she could move in it anyway, because it looks like they built it on her, or sold it up on her, and she just couldn't move anyway. But she did really good. I kind of like that song. Okay, and let me tell you what else was kind of shady that I didn't really vibe with. And this isn't a dig at the artist that won. This is more of a dig at the actual people in charge of the operation. All right. there was an award category for Best R&B Soul Album or Best R&B Soul Artist, one of the two. But either way, it was among Beyonce, Chris Brown, and Rihanna. And of course Rihanna won because, you know, Rihanna's had a really big year, and I think she just got her 11th #1, but that's for the new album, not the one that's out that she was nominated for. And, you know, cool, fine and dandy, I don't care. My beef is, in my opinion, Rihanna is not an R&B soul artist. Rihanna's a pop artist. You know, just because you're black does not mean you're an R&B artist. Like, I don't think Rihanna identifies with herself as being an R&B artist, and I don't think her fans do either. And then on top of that, they did the same thing at the Billboard Music Awards when Rihanna beat out Monica and Sade for Best R&B Soul Act. I'm like, she's not R&B soul. She sings pop. And there's nothing wrong with singing pop, but what I'm saying is, you know, she should have won for Best Pop Act or whatever. If you want to give her an award, give her an award in the actual category that she fits in. Yes, she has a few urban tracks, but the majority of Rihanna's catalog is very pop. Maybe if they didn't have soul in it, with R&B soul, I could have vibed with it a little bit more. But I'm like, you have R&B soul. I automatically think of somebody that's going to be boiling greens, R&B, contemporary R&B, urban, AC adult type stuff. Not only girl in the world. Not S&M, not whatever else you got out now. Sorry, Rihanna fans, that's how I feel. And I mean, y'all already know we got a history, so if you don't like what I got to say, that's just too damn bad. And that wasn't a dig at Rihanna, so just take it how you want to take it, okay? What else is going on? Enrique Iglesias performed with that one song with Ludacris. I don't know why he needed a choir to sing Tonight I'm Effing You, but okay. Do you really want the choir to sing that? But okay, I hope that wasn't a Christian choir. Alright, or a high school choir either. But, so J-Lo performs, and J-Lo fans, bear with me for like 2 seconds. I promise this is going to end on a good note, or I'm going to try. But, so J-Lo starts singing this slow song, a cappella, some ballad I've never heard of, because the CD only sold 200,000 copies, and I wasn't one of the 200,000. Sorry. She did sell like 7 million copies of that single, though, so go ahead. But no, so she's singing this slow song, and I'm starting to look at her like, is she gonna sing this the whole time? Because, J-Lo, I love you. Jenny from the block on the 6 train, all right? We go back like that. But I'm sitting here looking like, you are known for many things. Your acting, your dancing, your good looks, all the products you endorse, Selena como la flor, but singing ain't one of them. And I was like, ain't no way you about to sing this whole song for 3 or 4 minutes. And anyway, I was just about to change the channel on her, and then she caught me, alright? She took off a sleeve. I'm like, wait a minute. No. First, what'd she do? She looked up like this and smiled. I'm like, okay, she about to do something. So then she took off her stuff. I'm like, okay, here we go. This is a J-Lo performance. I'm ready for it. So she starts dancing. And it turns into this big, giant J-Lo extravaganza. And she got the dancers and the little choreography and all that great stuff. And J-Lo's killing. Like, J-Lo's making up for this 09 performance when she felt that she thought nobody saw. So J-Lo's just going in on this performance. Then they roll in this big old Fiat. That made me get mad again. I'm like, okay, I understand you got the endorsement, but let's talk about some serious product placement. But anyway, they incorporated the car into the choreography, so I wasn't even mad. But time out. Side note, my thing about Fiat is like, I lived in Italy for 3 years, and when I was there, Fiats were like the most low-class, raggedy Italian car out there. Like, Fiats were like the Geo Metros. You didn't want to ride in no Fiat, especially the old-looking ones. Like, Fiat then came up. If you saw what they used to look like, go on Google and Google like a Fiat from 1995 and see what that mess looked like. J-Lo would have been sitting in that crap. She knows she don't even drive a Fiat. But anyway, I know I said I'd shut up about the car, but I'm still stuck on this just because the minute they brought that car out, it just took away from the performance, and I just lost, all the musicality was going for a temporary second. And I understand, J-Lo, you had the endorsement, but I'm like, look, Christina Aguilera had a Coke endorsement, but I don't remember Christina on stage drinking Coke. I mean, she might have had a full bottle of Coke and a 2-liter before she went on stage tonight, and we'll talk about that later, but I mean, shoot, even Michael Jackson, he had the Pepsi endorsement, but look, when his hair caught on fire, there was no extra Pepsi on set to put it out. They had to go borrow Randy's jacket, that little sequins jacket he had, and pat him down. But, okay, I'm gonna shut up about it. But anyway, J-Lo had a really excellent performance. Probably my favorite of the night. I really enjoyed it. I loved the energy. The vocals were decent for J-Lo. She looked great. I thought it was a really good performance, especially because we haven't really seen her for a while, at least not on stage. So she did really well. Like, J-Lo, oh, you woke me up because I was about to turn this stupid award show off. What else is going on? Let me see. And then for some reason, I don't know what was going on Twitter, but everybody started attacking Rihanna. I'm like, what did Rihanna do? She ain't even here. Rihanna chilling overseas on tour. Leave Rihanna alone. I know I just dragged her a few minutes ago, but leave it alone. God, see, Rihanna fans, I told you I be trying. Like, I try to stick up for your girl every now and then. Y'all still cussing me out on my Sierra Rihanna Twitter beef video, but that's okay. I ain't even worried about y'all. Anyway, what else happened? And then Pitbull performed. And at first, I heard that dang song he has with Neil. And I'm like, if you perform this song one more time. Like, he has performed that on every award show that's been out this year. I'm like, dude, we are sick of it. This kind of reminds me of when Diddy Dirty Money was out this time last year with the, what was it? See You Later, Good Night song, Hello, Good Morning, off the first Bust of Detroit album. And they kept like, I swear, Hello, Good Morning, they performed that on every award show. BET Awards, this show, Jay Leno, Ellen, anything he could perform it on. I'm like, dude, just let the song go. But then Pitbull caught on to his senses, and then he switched to some other song, I don't know, whatever. I'm like, good, that's fine. And have we seen Pitbull's eyes before? I don't remember. But he always got shades on. Did he have shades on tonight? I wonder what his eyes look like. He missing an eye? Y'all let me know. Somebody look that up, Google that, and come back to me. Then Katy Perry performed. They did like a little montage just to show that she had her 5 number ones off this album, which also made her tie with Michael Jackson for the Bad album. And, so that was cool. And then she came and performed some song. My only beef with her was she was looking like Jane Jetson. You know, the Jane, his wife. That outfit she had. I'm like, what are you wearing, Katy? And she was playing a guitar. And what got me was she actually sounded decent, because we know Katy Perry has a history sometimes of sounding very stressed when she sings. And she actually sounded pretty nice, but I was so distracted by what she had on, because I'm like, what you got on? I was waiting for Daughter Judy to come out, and his boy Elroy, and I forgot what the dog's name is. But shout out to Katy Perry for getting her 5 number ones. I mean, she clawed her way to get them, and I mean, a lot of people are pissed off. I'm not really that excited about it, but I feel like a number 1 in 2011 is different from a number 1 in 1987. Michael Jackson fans, that's for y'all. So, I mean, Kate did her thing. Rihanna's done her thing. You know, whatever. Mary J. Blige performed. She performed something off the new album. I kind of liked the song. It was cool. Y'all, I love Mary. I hope that crazy Mary Stan don't come in here trying to cuss me out again. He find every video. Every time I talk about Mary, here he come. Here for Mary, whatever. And, but no, Mary did good. I watched her Vivo show the other night, and y'all know I ride for Mary, so Mary did good. I'm going to buy 2 copies of her album just to make sure somebody else doesn't get to number 1 that's also releasing that week. I'm not going to say names. And, let me see. Then they had a category for Best R&B Song, Album. I don't know. Female R&B. Just know Beyonce and Kelly were going against each other. Oh, and Rihanna. And I wanted Kelly to kind of win. Just somebody give Kelly a little chance. Kelly just doesn't get, she can't catch a break for anything. I kind of wanted her just to win. Just give her an award by default. And you know, they were like, nope. Beyonce. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Beyonce got enough awards. Let Kelly get something. This is kind of like when you're little. And this, I can relate to this because this used to happen to me. When you're little and they're about to play football and they keep picking people and they keep going, and then you realize there's like 4 people left and you still one of them 4 people that ain't been picked for a team. That was me. I feel like that's what be going on with Kelly sometimes. Like, come on, people, give Kelly an award. Kelly tried. She tried. She was motivated. She motivated us. Y'all could have been motivated to give the girl an award. But okay. So Maroon 5 performs with Christina Aguilera, and they do moves like Jagger. And of course, you know, Christina sounds great, and Maroon 5 is doing their thing. But I couldn't help but notice that Christina looked a little stuffed. Just a little stuffed, you know? And that's fine, Christina. You can look like that because you had a baby not too long ago. And on top of that, you're not 18, 19 anymore. So things that you eat are going to stick to you. So I'm like, I'm not even mad. I just wanted you to have a girl just to suck that in some. You can be whatever size you want to be. But best believe, had Adele been on that stage in the same dress, you would have saw that stomach because she would have had that girl strapped tight. But I feel bad that music has come to a place where imaging takes importance over the music. That's why I said I always liked the 80s, because I'm like, look, Janet got her first number 1 when she was fat. Go look up the When I Think of You video. Janet was not skinny. She wasn't showing no breast and abs back then. But, yeah, people were kind of rude about Christina. I'm like, she didn't even look that bad, honestly. She still looked nice. It was just she looked a little uncomfortable. But, hey, back off Christina, y'all. Leave Christina alone. I'm talking too long. I'm talking longer than as long as this long award show was. Let me shut up. So Taylor Swift beat out Adele and Katy and Gaga and somebody else for Artist of the Year. Okay, kind of predictable. I would have thought Adele would have got it, but whatever. Shout out to Taylor. Shout out to Adele. Thank you, Adele, for carrying the music industry by the hairs, because if it wasn't for that album selling 2 million copies, I don't know what the industry would be doing today. I just thought the show was too dang long. I was like, wrap it up. I mean, this show is longer than this video right now. That's a problem. Oh, and that group, the Party Rock Anthem kids, the little LMFAO, they performed Party Rock Anthem. I don't know what the hell went on in the last 3 minutes of that performance. And did y'all know that one of them is related to Berry Gordy? I'm like, you got that Detroit Motown sound flowing in your veins, and you on stage gyrating in your underwear. Sign of the times. Anyway, this video is way too long. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Work with me. I'm going to make my next one a lot shorter, okay? If you weren't overly offended and stressed out, you don't feel like sending me a death threat and stabbing me in the throat, just go ahead and subscribe. The rest of you, I mean, hey, just don't watch the rest of my videos. See y'all later.